You're gonna share your screen?
As soon as the game's up. There was an update apparently.
Okay.
So I'm just real quick. Fucking
Okay.
hot fix. Game no longer crashes when entering and exiting buildings in Act 4.
Amazing. All the other acts, though, we're still working on.
Still working on. There we go. Brian the Death Man. Ba-ba. Brian. Brian, the death of the universe, Brian. Okay, there. And then Discord. Share. Yes. Ultra wide Udir. In high definition. So how's your day been, Nick?
I'm fine.
That's good. Oh yeah, right. We're at the beginning of the siege, and I just like finished buffing, and I am now massive and hit really fucking hard. 46 plus 14 damage, Nick. So I was looking at the fucking Runic Knight D&D fighter class, and like that class seems very strong, just like in general.
Yeah.
Like it fits the grappler build I want to do really well, and then in addition is also really strong. Because it's just like, granted, I think Battlemaster is probably still better, but you get a lot out of doing the Runic Knight shit.
I saw blood.
You know, just like for example, an additional D6 damage for one hit a turn. Like that's really good. Just a base extra D6 always.
Into the fray. May I see your entrails,
Oh my god.
please?
Let Brian through! This is what the game does this shit where it's just like, it's a fucking hallway that's like too fucking wide. And I don't... They like doing it a lot. I really wish they didn't do it as often as they did.
I welcome your company. Magritio, Turino.
Oh, Clip Clop can level up. Oh my god, the horse. The man, the myth, the legend, Clip Clop. Or how, like, one of their runes they can get gives them, the barbarians, resistant damage of bludgeon, slashing, and crushing, or piercing.
Yeah.
Which that's just really good for a fighter to have. So, out of Tasha's College, Tasha's College added a lot. What's your favorite, like, thing they added for, like, subquests or whatever?
I don't know, I haven't, like, done a lot of theory crafting with classes just because, like,
We don't.
you know, I usually DM.
I like...
Probably just, probably like what do you call it? Like theme-wise, I kind of like the clock mage.
The clockwork sorcerer, whatever.
Yeah.
I like the whole thing where it's like they can get rid of advantage and disadvantage. Like, I think that's really cool.
Yeah. And I like just in general like the changes they did to Ranger to make it viable.
Yeah. Since until Tasha's, Fighter was the better Ranger.
Pretty much, yeah.
It just, I mean, I think a lot of it does deal with that, like, while Rangers were really cool from, like, like a flavor perspective, what they had, it just, their kit wasn't good. Or it was too situational. Uh-oh, this is bad. Alright, so this is a bad fight, Nick. So there are, as you can see, there are like 2 evokers here just gonna be spamming Fireball. Somewhere in here is a stealthed one who's gonna be spamming Phantasmal Web, which is the CC one if you fail the check, that stuns you for a while.
Awesome.
See? There goes half my team. So I kind of need to like walk through all this, take like this opportunity so I can kill the evokers. I need them dead.
Also, I also like the Paladin Twilight domain or whatever, which one ever, the main Twilight from Paladin. Just because I had a fun character idea around it.
God, I really wanted to do so it was gonna be a barbarian who had spec'd into, I either took a level 1 wizard or just took the feat for the free level 1 spell slot, so that they could have mage armor. Because that way you could have mage armor on, because it's an 8-hour spell and not a concentration, so you just kind of leave it on.
Yeah.
Have that on, and then with a 14 dex and a 14 con and a shield, you'd have there's the guy, as he's just gonna cast fucking the hard CC spells and then spam Fireball. Woo! Died a second before he got it off. And then, you know, they have a spell that does wisdom damage with a spell that has a wisdom save.
Let's shake a leg.
Very good.
Rules are made to be broken.
And then it'd just be, you know, it'd be a fun character who's like, I don't need armor and I have 20 AC. Unfortunately, as fun as, like, no armor builds are, like, low level, they fall off so fucking fast in D&D. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's just how it is, unfortunately. Let's see, so we got Armor of Dispersion, which is Dex bonus with a +2 height arm. That's kind of cool, though. Whenever you're hit for critical spell, that the enemy who crit you is affected by Dispel Magic. That's neat. I don't think it's good, but that's neat. Let's see, would this be better? It do 1 more damage. But the ability of it sucks. Or if they don't pass the check, then they take 1 extra damage on the next attack. Ooh.
Forwards? No, backwards.
Like there's a greater flame does the exact same thing. It just whenever you attack, the next attack does 1d6 extra damage, regardless of whether or not you hit.
Can't hide from
No
me.
save on that. Just do it.
I hope you appreciate this.
Nope, let me be right back.
Okay.
I'm all right.
That was way more than 1 flame strike. Excuse me. one Flame Strike did 80 damage with while I have resistances up? Excuse me, and I made the saves? That's not right. I don't know what I said. That is not how it's supposed to go.
I see blood.
Hi, friend.
Behead. Done with you.
Rules are made to be broken.
Oh, right. I need to give him, this. Eh. God, Fudge looks so fucking stupid. These amulets don't help me because I don't need Agile Mighty Fists. I need something that gives me, like, other bonuses. And a good ring. There we are. Brian, the abomination.
No secrets can escape my pride. Eh?
Oh, the UI's broken.
But wait, the UI's broken?
So there's supposed to, like, it says the trap's here, but it's not showing me where the range of the trap is. I don't know if I can update that it broke it. Good chance. But
The spirits guide me. I hope you appreciate this.
Camellia, go in here. Disarm the trap, please.
I am
Thank you.
helpful. Am I not?
Camellia, I'm gonna.
I am helpful. Am I not?
God. Well, when I become a swordman, everybody leaves me. Yeah, that's fair.
Spirits demand your blood. Do not waver.
You're just gonna have to tank the traps.
Ah! Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I think my perception will be okay. Not good. Okay. Incubus.
Break against our resolve.
It's kind of interesting. They have incubuses and succubuses. Incubuses being the melee characters and succubuses being the range characters. I mean, I assume that's just how it's the Pathfinder thing. It's just interesting to me.
Wait, what?
Incubuses being only melee and succubuses being like only sorcerers.
Ah,
Just, you know, interesting.
yeah.
Ah, yes, Nick, I have Bismuth. Who, Bismuth is just a free animal companion.
Nice.
Where the fuck is he? There he is. But I mean, that's all he is. He's just literally just a free animal companion.
Shake a leg.
Bismuth! He's weak! He's weak as sin! Because, you know, he's 4 levels lower than what he's supposed to be. But it's free, so, you know, whatever. It's just a fucking item, I find that. It's not even like, it's a belt slot, which there's no good belt items. You're not giving up anything for it. Oh, Nick, so, let's see, what are we doing if you're 2 Derachne? That's not too bad. The drones are annoying. God, I really... I really hope fucking Swarm That Walks gets something to just ignore
Mechanics.
will saves. I mean, primarily just will saves, because every will save in the game is you can't move until you pass it. I'm not even sure I'm feared by right now. I don't. Oh, because I'm not selected now. That's why that's easy right now. Like, you know, almost every will save in the game is just, you know, you can't move for either 10 minutes or if you pass the check. And, that's unfortunate. Most of the enemies have, like, DC fucking 40 checks, which I'm not gonna be passing.
No, backwards, backwards!
And just, you know, like, as a swarm, me being, like, feared doesn't really make that much sense. You know, I'm the thing that fears people.
Close ranks.
I'm the scary monster thing that's gonna be gigantic.
Skip the pleasantries.
Phylactery! Phylactery! Phylactery!
I'm all ears. Trail me.
God, this map is so fucking annoying to navigate, though. Or not navigate, it's just like, there's so many buildings in the way. Drone will save. Failed. And the will save, like, makes you use control, so you start attacking people. Very good.
You've crossed the wrong line.
There's nothing I'd rather have Brian be hitting than my teammates.
Yep.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
What's in wait for me there?
Nice.
Amelia's not looking too good.
Yeah. As long as she doesn't die. Are you playing fucking dead over here, my dude?
No reason to pause.
Well,
You know, she really should have thought about dying before she started dying. Yep. God, the pathing in this game is so fucking bad. Oh boy, a scimitar. A really fucking good scimitar. Too bad I'm not scimitar build this time.
Yeah, apparently the devs really like scimitars because that's half the weapons you find. Half the
Well,
good weapons.
That's a good weapons, yeah. Climb!
Mongrel did it.
Good job! Kill!
You won't survive me.
You won't survive me, he says before missing every shot.
I'm your judge,
See, that's Gore Swarms that I gotta kill.
your executioner. Endure this.
And they ate one of the giants, so they're no longer casting fireballs on me. Now the game says it's interactable with the outline, but you can't actually interact with it, which is sad.
go for the
I'd love to be like fucking Chevy Shea people. That'd be great. Oh, Nick, so one of the guys who did the fucking like Iron Man mode like sponsored stream thing that I was telling you about, you know?
Yeah.
The poor fucking guy died to the water elemental. Like, you know, the first optional boss I showed you. One of the guys died there. It's like, I feel so bad for him because, like, that fight can easily do that if you just get unlucky.
Am I not?
Yeah. And it's not like he could skip fights like that because he needs the XP.
Retreat is not an option.
Okay, so we destroy the catapults, which sets up a little camp you can do for rests if you need them. They are long rests, so you do get like your spell slots back, but you don't get rid of Death's Door because it's not a safe long rest, you know, obviously. I wonder, like, what the rules are for the run. 'Cause all I know is you have to have the Iron Man mode on. I wonder, like, what the specific rules are for it. Like, what difficulty you have to be on, and what settings you have on, etc.
Nothing before me.
Yeah. Probably highest difficulty, probably the worst settings
Good chance of that.
imaginable. Make the game as hard as possible is probably it.
I think I explored. Yeah, I already explored this area. Okay, so let's take this down thing. And you find one more key, I think, which is in the prison cells, where Rochelet is also at. Pull the lever!
Let the attack commence.
Alright, Brian, pass the will save check! Please! Damn it, Brian! Brian, hit him! Thank you, Brian! Fucking asshole enemy design. I just spam the AoE CC, but that does fucking stat damage. And then once your entire team CC'd, I then spam Fireball.
The waiting's never fun.
Barracks for the barracks.
Save the last one for me.
Oh, my dead boys, my dead suicide unit. Womp womp.
The heartbeat quickens.
Die, die, die!
And then there's like the other fucking person who's just like a sword guy who swings his sword. Like, he's so much better to deal with, and he's like the exact same rank as the guy who spams the hard CC.
This way.
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
Look at this fucking dude just like chilling here while this war's going on, Nick. Yeah. They don't know why I'm here. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna sit here. And then I show up like, oh, the commander's here. Oh, yeah, yeah.
They will break against our resolve.
Brian is with us for the commander. God. I just imagine the battle cry for Brian.
Oh my god.
For Brian! You do like the angel path and you ascend to like actual godhood. The god Brian. God, sorry religion, your fucking religion. Your religion about Brian. He's just some dude.
Oh, some dude that ascended.
Some dude that ascended. Okay. prison. A prophet of Bahamut. Hi, prophet. I'm gonna hit you really hard.
Am I at my limit?
Bonk. 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 Ah, Brian. Alright, Camellia, you're kinda hurt. You should, fix that. Cure critical.
What's on your mind?
Also, self-heal. Money.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
I do enjoy, Nick, how I don't think Brian's been hit, like, lost, like, any HP this entire fucking go.
No.
Like, he's taken damage from, like, Fireball, but, you know, he's been healed as, like, collateral healing. Ow. Ow. Stop shooting me. I had to talk shit, Nick. I talked shit, I took fucking a quarter of my health.
Yeah, in one hit.
Not one hit, but...
I think it was like the Minotaur that did it.
There's a Dretch, I need to kill him. Hi, Dretch. I don't know why a guy with the keys in a fucking jail cell, but thanks. Hi, Rushale. I free you. Or, wait, I have to talk to you first. Hi, Rushale.
You are a crusader, right? Did you come to free Dresden? My name
The
is
fucking
Alicia.
music change.
I know. You're free!
This was ill-considered.
I get it. Taking pity on monsters and freaks is just something you do. Not that I'm complaining, of course.
Thank you.
I am a
I'm not
plot
asking
relevant
for anything.
NPC.
I am plot
Cannot
relevant.
abandon me.
Cannot. I mean, I could.
was trying
I
to
could
help
murder
you.
her.
I will leave and you
Then
will
it should
never
come
see
back.
me again. Yes, that was me. Ever since I went over to the Crusaders' side, I've been sending them information about the demon's plans. Sadly, my warnings didn't help save Canopus.
Alright, bye.
Farewell.
Bye.
Oh, so she doesn't become a party member yet.
Not yet, because she's still trying to do, like, her goal or whatever. And she hasn't, like, accepted. She doesn't know that, A, that I'm the hero she needs, or that B, that she needs help. She thinks she can do everything her own, which, I mean, succubuses have really really insane stat lines, so it's not
Yeah.
too weird of a thought to be like, you know, I can take all these heretics myself. Hello, friend. Bonk. That's a lot of archers. You killed Bismuth. A lizard. There's some fucking jackass stealth conjurer here just summoning shit, Nick. Ah! What a jackass move to be invisible and then just spam summon monsters.
Yeah.
That is a jerk move.
Do not fear. Do not win dead.
I'm alright. I'm alright. It hurts. And then she dies. So I'm not alright.
May I see your elk? Carve my name onto your flesh. Retreat is not an option.
Alchemist boy just hitting things hard.
The world in crimson.
Oh, so like, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Alright, so in D&D, if I were to take Tavern Brawler, which gives me proficiency of improvised weapons, alright? Would you consider an enemy an improvised weapon?
I mean, if you could pick them up and swing them, but like most enemies you aren't gonna be able to do that with.
So
Maybe like a gnome.
would you consider if I'm grappling them and I have them tripped as a thing I could pick up?
Not and reasonably use as a weapon.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
You could like throw them or whatever, but it's not. But it wouldn't. But that wouldn't. You wouldn't be like wielding them like you would a bar stool or whatever.
I just fucking spin them. I have a spin move.
Like you don't need to fucking make grappling more busted than it already is. Like,
Isn't that strong in D&D?
then you say it like fucking does a bunch of damage and prevents them from doing any actions ever as long as you fucking pass your check.
Well, it allows me to roll advantage of unarmed attacks on them, and they can't do it back. It's like a one-on-one, it's strong. But, unarmed attacks on not a monk because monks can't do grappling is not very, amazing. It doesn't do a lot of damage. I just get advantage on my attacks, that's all. And they're at disadvantage to attack back. And then, the vast majority of things where, like, that would help significantly, probably have a high enough athletics where it'd be pretty hard to get it off anyway.
Yeah.
Like, say, like, making a dragon have disadvantage of everything would be really great, but good luck. Bonk. Alright. We're gonna fight the optional boss that I'm sure will end a lot of those playthroughs. Just because it is so fucking stacked. Even if you do it right, it is so fucking stacked.
It is RNG based, basically.
It is so fucking RNG based. On can you roll enough crits before it just fucking kills you?
I really like the in 2E the new like crit pass fail system, where it's just you critically succeed if you roll 10 over the check instead of just if you natural 20.
I need to point out this path thing. Okay, Nick.
Okay.
Thank you, me.
Okay.
I spent obviously, I can fix that, but I shouldn't be the one who has to. The AI should be smart and be like, instead of spinning around in circles for, 3 fucking rounds, I will walk around.
This one was beyond me.
Please don't roll a nat 1 and break the lock.
I hope
Thank
you
you.
appreciate this.
The fracturing battle axe. I mean, I'll give it to fucking, I think her. Every time she lands a hit, it does, they roll a check or take stat damage. Like, weapons that do stat damage on hit are just really good. Especially Constitution. There's the last equal. Alright, means, I can actually finish, the first part of the siege now. And then begins the second part.
Woo. Woo. How many parts are there?
I mean, just the second part. See what I mean? That though, where it's like, I know this battle would take me like an hour to do. We're 30 minutes in, and it's done at part 1. I think part 2 is a lot faster because it's a lot more straightforward. You just go through a one-way dungeon.
Go punch it.
Yeah, go through a one-way dungeon. There's no puzzle or anything you have to do. Just go through a one-way dungeon. So basically, every time you open a gate, you unlock a resting area where you can get a long rest in. The more long rests you take, the air quotes, worse you did in the battle. because, like, you know, more soldiers are dying during the battle. Because, like, what wins the battle is your character taking away the demon's ability to teleport. So the more long rest it takes before you get there, the, you know, worse you're doing, the more soldiers die, technically. Although, the penalty for doing it bad is negligible.
You are lacking.
Because, like, the best reward that you can get for this is, like, a +3 cloak resistance, which, you know,
Not ending just yet.
woo. I am going to long rest, though, because I have lost most of my healing. Do I think I need it? I don't know. I think my character's probably trying to do it without the healing, but, you know. No reason to kill yourself for no, you know, to make the fight harder for no reason. Kitty. Yeah, so, you know, we just stuck there for a whole ass day, Nick.
Yeah. Well, while the city is under attack.
I gotta recast all my buffs. Cool. I have haste now, dude. It's only one haste, which isn't super great, but thorn body around for a level, doesn't work. Alright. I just love how it's like, I'm fully buffed. I have like 12 buffs that last 24 hours. Let's fucking go! I actually want to go over here. This is a secret entrance. That allows me to skip losing all soldiers. Which, again, I don't really know what the benefit of doing that is. Magic door. Put in my keys that I got from the Dretches, because for some reason the Dretches had the keys to this path. I don't know why. The weakest enemy they had the keys to the secret entrance to open up the main gates. I don't fucking know.
You can trust me.
I'm pretty sure that there's... Thank you, Brian, for going farther than how far you said you were gonna go. I appreciate it. Well, just hit every fucking trap on the way. Just fucking eat it with your health increase. Sure. It reminds me of the fucking thing where it's like the answer to who is the best trap finder is not whoever has the most HP. Just fucking eat every single trap. Like, yep. I am healthy man, Brian. Here to do Brian things. Alright, cool. Now, we head over here to do the final battle of the first part, which is against the Baylor, which is a fairly hard fight. Although I might have high enough stats to just do it. Money. I love money.
I am hopeful. Am I not?
Alright, Brian, get up there, lead the way. I'm so sick and fucking tired of you not being in the front line. Reggie, get up here, you dumb bitch!
Save the last one.
I'm the fallen crusader, what will you do? Ah! I'm a retriever! Ow. God, eye lasers hurt, Nick. They have, like, the, Beholder eye lasers that just do guaranteed damage.
Oh. Yeah. Stat checks.
Is that a greatsword? What is this? This is a dueling sword. And I mean, I still stand by the fact that I think going exotic weapon focus is such a bad fucking idea in this game. Just because, like, oh, you want dueling sword? Well, you get one. I sure fucking hope it's what you wanted.
The mortals are slaughtering us. How can this be?
Alright, Nick, are you ready for, like, one of the best fucking, like, skill checks in the game?
Yeah.
So you have the Babao against the Baylor. And, he explodes one of them.
There! That's what.
And then I come in and say, who the fuck are you more afraid of, me or him? And I fail that one because it's a 50-50. Passing it doesn't...
What happens if you succeed it? Will they, like,
these
fight with you?
No, they just run away. Like, so it doesn't really matter. Bonk.
Ah.
That's gonna hurt when that goes off. Please stop missing. Please stop missing. Okay, I did enough damage.
Willida says hello. Sweet dreams.
Stamp!
Who the fuck was that?
He's an assassin.
Why did he think that was a good idea?
So Willidus is another demon who gave him that dagger, then told him the dagger was gonna kill him on the spot. Firestorm. Alright, everybody.
Alright.
Am I at my limit?
And he believed them?
I mean, yeah. God, fucking...
So many thoughts. So little time.
The only thing I'm gonna do is cast an AoE spell that does, like, 10d8 of damage.
I hear the word.
Brrr.
Rules are made to be broken.
Okay, I need to talk to Garm and some of my shit's over encumbered. Be like, hey Garms, you wanna fucking trade? It's like, we're in the middle of a battle. I said, do you wanna fucking trade? I look at his eyes and be like, oh yeah, you have nothing of value to me but like money. Because you don't sell anything that's good yet. You're like, ah yes, I sell this quick death javelin. It does an additional 5 damage on the first hit. Haha! Thank you. Money. Hey, Greybor. Fight for me. Nah. And he's like, I was hired to do the thing, and I'm really upset that he lied to me. I'm gonna go have words with him. He's like, yeah, that's fair. Okay, this is part 2. which this is basically a pretty straightforward, just like go through one-way hallways and kill things.
Can't hide from me.
With like, if you're here for too long,
I am helpful,
you take
am I
wisdom
not?
damage, so it's like to dissuade you from resting.
Yeah.
Ooh! There's whispers, and the whispers make you go mad. Ooh! Ow.
Could we step on their toes as well?
Ow. God, it's like, it's theoretically, it should be so fucking hard to hit my character, and then they do, it's like, eh. Like, I have concealment on, too.
Not this time.
Use the lockpick.
I hope you appreciate
Thank you.
this.
It gave me a lockpick.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Use the lockpick. Clear the blockage.
Forget it.
Reload the save.
The mongrel.
So, Nick, overall, what's your favorite class in D&D/Pathfinder?
I really like the warlock type classes, just
I
for
go
the
on to
flavor.
them. They're neat.
Yeah, like when I play, that's usually what I like to do. If I were to do not sure. Say if I had a character in 2E, what I'd play as.
In
I have to read through them. Like maybe which, but I have to read it.
In 2E, I mean, I'll probably just play a fucking fighter until like I know like what more options are. 'Cause
Yeah.
I like martial classes. I just do.
Well, those are the magic and stuff is actually it's a
What's on your
different
mind?
system. It's like a different system for it. It's like there's some spells that you can spend more actions to cast them for more effects.
Helpful,
Like
am I not?
for instance, just like the basic like level 1 heal spell. You can do it for, you know, if you one action to cast it, it's just like then it just heals like the 1d8 or whatever. If you do 2 actions to cast it, then it does like 10 plus 1d8, and if you use all 3 actions, then it's an AoE heal. Which I think is really cool.
That's cool.
Plus, they actually have a skill now to where if you have
Do I spy?
it's like the heal like like before like the heal check skill is basically just like, oh, you stabilize someone, that's all it's used for.
Oh.
Now it heals for at base like 2d8 damage, and you can do it once per hour to someone, which that's pretty good for something that any character can get.
Real quick, Nick. So here's the enemy. Features and abilities, right?
Yeah.
About
Do
halfway
they just
done.
have everything?
There we go.
Okay.
He's not gonna cast it, he just fucking auto attacks because he's a rogue, basically, but... He's like, his name is Theric. No, I don't know who the fuck this is. Like, I'm sure there's just some random book with information on him. I know, like, he's a vampire and his things in here. Like, his coffins and his illusion. I get that, but, like... Theric's spot.
Retreat is not an option.
Domination. I kind of wish, like, when an ally was, dominated, it wouldn't immediately have everyone switch to attacking the ally.
You've crossed the wrong.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, just, they've been dominated, like, it sucks, but just deal with it, ignore them.
Oh. There is a 10th level spell in Pathfinder 2E that lets you turn yourself and your party into a herd of mammoths.
So a herd as in everyone's one, or do you all transform into multiple mammoths?
Everyone's one mammoth.
Ah, it'd be very. The other way would be a lot funnier.
Yeah, well, it just like when I first saw the name, I thought it's just like, oh, Target transforms into a herd of mammoths. So I was like, is it just one guy turns into like 10 mammoths? But no.
Julius.
There is a Zarwardo fucking skill at level 10 though. Unfortunately, you can't damage people during it.
So I know League would never do it, but I really want them to fucking commit to what they did the Japanese version and give Set like a legendary skin that's fucking Dio. Like, I think they get away from it because the dude who wrote JoJo is usually extremely chill about people using his characters. And, like, make it a legendary, or an ultimate, which would be really funny. Because Dio goes through so many transformations. The wall base looks fragile. And then Lan just kind of kicks it. And he fails, and I reload the save because I'm not taking the fucking wisdom damage. And I will save scum the shit out of this game because I do not care enough to try to not.
Forget it.
Lan? And it's like, it doesn't make sense, when you have, like, it's like, it takes him 3 fucking hours of, like, kicking it and nothing happening, and like, I tried. Or you succeed instantly and it takes no time at all.
The mongrel did it.
Which, it doesn't make sense, because, like, here's the thing, like,
secrets can escape my prying gaze.
brick walls usually aren't really all that fucking sturdy against a sledgehammer.
I spy? What do I spy?
Like, if you're a demolition guy and, like, are relatively strong, you can break brick walls with a sledgehammer pretty fucking easily. Or suitable, big, heavy object.
I am helpful, am I not?
Oh darn. Summoner does not get 10th level spells in 2E, so you
That's
can't
not exactly
be true.
surprising.
You cannot be truly Dio.
Dio.
Oh, did you see that?
Don't even try.
Close ranks.
Shut up, ghosts!
Oh.
Jeez. That hurts. I need a greater restoration for that, don't I?
Always be ready for the worst.
Does regular restoration work? I don't think so. Restoration? B? Oh, very good. Reggie.
I see blood. Blood! Burn! Slice! Behead!
Don't do what I just did.
Off with your head!
Ah, not this time.
They will break against our resolve.
I don't know what the benefit for doing this is. Like, I go through all this effort to try, like, this thing that spawns infinite ghosts. I don't know what I get for doing this. I don't think there's anything worthwhile.
Oh. I'll say what one thing I read that I
must inform.
read was like you know like the Mantis god
The
in,
assassin
Pathfinder?
god, yeah.
yeah well So I was reading his like his divine intercessions, like the boons and curses you can give, and like well most major curses are based just like it fucks you up pretty badly. This one is just like the Mantis God
It was
doesn't waste
passable.
his time toying or tormenting with those who truly anger him or those who dare consider themselves divine. He rips open a portal to your location, kills you, and drags your soul to judgment in a way that prevents resurrection magic, and then leaves. So he just fucking kills you.
Can escape.
And then he tries to do that to Brian, and Brian laughs at him. He's like, I'm a swarm.
Am I not?
I see blood. Blood!
Like, I was strong enough to tell, what's her face the fuck, Ayamine to fuck off. And I was
mean,
strong
like,
enough
did
to.
she try fighting you? Or did she just be like, whatever, and leave?
No, she's like, I believe you have doomed all of mortal kind, and then left.
Yeah. Because remember, Phrasma's like, no, you get the fuck out.
Well,
You're not
to be
welcome
fair,
here.
that's in her territory, though. Like, in their territory, they're quite a bit stronger. At least two
Also,
Minotaurs.
well then, if you're gonna with the Mantis God, literally his job is to kill people that are trying to like attain godhood.
Well, what if I'm not trying to, and I just do?
I mean, like, it's that. Well, I mean, that's probably allowed because I mean, people have ascended.
So this is Staunton's brother. Staunton's like, or the Joran, and Joran's like, hey, I know my brother's evil, and he's being bad, but he's my brother. I gotta help him.
No, backwards.
And I'm like, do you really want to fight me? As I look down at him with my giant sword that the blade is like 3 times his size. He's like, I gotta help my brother, and then I one-shot him. Alright, time for a hard fight.
There are like a lot of roleplay things you can do that can end up causing like issues because there's a lot of stuff where it's just like, yeah, you do if you let a slight against you pass, you like lose powers. So if someone insults you, you have to start shit with them.
I would, if we were doing a campaign like that, I would do that so fucking hard. Phantasmal Whip! So this is like a conjurer who's like summoning a greater demon, and I stop it, and I'm like, oh, so she shouldn't be that strong because she's like a fucking cultist, and then, she has a 36 AC at level 8. Like my character, statted to fuck, can only hit that on like an 18. And then she hits with a plus 37 to hit. And did 26 damage with a dagger. Like, this is one of the fights where it's just like, this will end those streams if they do it. Because, I mean... Again, I'm statted for this, like, but I can't do anything.
Yeah.
All I see is blackness.
And it literally comes down to, do I get lucky enough on my rolls?
No secrets can escape.
Like, you know, obviously, I could have made a character who's, like, slightly higher to hit, but it would not be significant.
matter.
It would not be significant. And I would give up a lot of the buffs I have on me, and...
No glory without
I was like, you know, if my character rolls well, I can kill her, because I do a lot of damage. I just need a fucking hit.
Just sit here.
There.
Don't worry about me.
But it's like, if we get anything that good up, you get like these dagger, which is neat, and you get like lucky dice that will randomly, at some random point through the day, give you a permanent +1 modifier.
Am I not?
Which is neat. It's funny.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
But I believe that's our hardest fight that's left. I believe we have like 4 more rooms. No, I'm wrong. I'm remembering wrong. We have a one big trap room to deal with, which I can cheese the trap in, I believe, the most castivore way I've ever thought of, Nick.
What, were you just walk into it?
Kind of.
Yeah.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Chop.
I hope you appreciate this.
I spy. What do I spy?
Oh, everyone up there. Ah, well.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Okay, so then this is... So, if you do not pass the perception check right here, you are in a lot of trouble.
Secrets can escape my pride.
How so?
When you go to... So, if you do not come in here and turn off the trap, which you have to pass this check to turn off the trap,
I am helpful.
which I
am
don't
not?
think I can easily do that. Because I think I need a 19 to turn it off. Yeah. If you don't turn these off, then when you start the fight these will immediately hit you with waves of exhaustion, giving all of your characters exhausted, so -6 strength and dexterity, and 5 feet movement speed. In addition, they will all shoot fireballs at you.
Wow.
So it's a bit of a fucker of a fight. And, you know, whether or not you know about that is just, did you pass the perception check to see that? No? Well, sucks to suck.
Forwards. Let's have
As this was like, I really hope, like, the people who are, doing the run, like, did some... Got a fireball right before they died. God damn it. I hope they've done, like, playthroughs of the game before to know to avoid that, you know?
Yeah.
Now, fortunately, if you're smart, you just avoid it by not doing this and just leave. But, you know, if you're your first time through, you wouldn't really know that. I'm gonna probably need to rest. Maybe not. I don't know. Might be able to do it.
no secrets can escape my prying gaze.
I'm Chameleon. I'm gonna run directly into the trap and die. So this is what death feels like.
Save the last one for me.
Slice.
Ow.
Yes.
Ooh, level up. Fun days. Fortunately, this character will be able to do traps, though, Nick. Not well, but you'll be able to do them. Because I have perception and other things. So what? Do we take Iron Will just in case? Just in case I don't become immune to it, even though like a +4 won't really make a difference. As the question is like, what would I take instead? Which I don't think there's anything else I'd really take. Hammer the Gap just feels so fucking bad. It's like, oh, you do more damage based on every subsequent attack. It's like, when I hit for like 80 damage, an extra 1 or 2 doesn't matter. Animal Aspect Creator is terrible. B-Shape 1 is terrible for my build. Collection of Arrows is okay. Rage. See invisibility. It's not for the other things, doesn't really matter. Resist energy. Or resist energy. Just because it'll help me. It'll help me later on. Yeah, real quick. I gotta go through all my spells and be like, can I learn this? No. Can I learn this? No. Can I learn just for all these spells until I have all of my spells. Oh, I have heal now. Too bad I don't think I can cast that to level 15. No possible way they could make an easy way for me to do this. Just gotta do it for every goddamn spell. Because the game was like, wouldn't it be funny if they didn't have the same icons as the spells do? They're similar, and most of the time they're like the same, but like, would it be funny if they didn't have the same spell all the time? Not the case for now. And then shield and lower expedition retreat. Firebelly is absolutely pointless. That is also pointless. Yeah. What, I guess another retreat? I guess? I have nothing else to put there. Okay. Basic ass paladin lady! Yeah, I definitely feel like with how this, with all the options you have, you could make a really fun kineticist that'd be really strong if you like knew how to build kineticist.
Yeah. Yeah, kineticist, that's what I mean. Like, you know, like in 1E, I probably like kineticist the most, flavor-wise, but just like it's just not the best option for just straight damage.
Wait, kineticist, or you say 2E or 5E?
In 1E.
Oh, 1E. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
I was trying to find the things I didn't like fully reset.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, it's not that it's bad. It's just it's like if you want to be, say, a nuker, there's better options, basically. But like he does have like, for instance, if you go the right build, you could have permanently flying at like level 6,
Whee!
which is kind of strong.
Kinda, just a bit. Remove blindness. Protection magic communal. Ah yes, he got the spell Divine Zap. Zap. Ah, Nick, Clip Clop has armor now. Yeah. Let's see, Land Harness is 3 of 6 dexterity bonus, 6 of a 4 dexterity bonus, 6 of a 4. Yeah! Clap, clap. Okay, time for a big zombie fight. Like, just an absolute fuck ton of zombies.
Did you see that?
Hit him! Hit him! Keep hitting him! More zombies! They just keep coming!
Can I see your entrails, please?
At least try to entertain me.
There we are. Zombies. Alright. What could we do? There's no exit. And then
Not this time.
lady shows up like, the exit's actually here, don't you know?
Am I not?
God, that is so many bodies, Nick. Like, that is so many fucking bodies. Like, dead end. And then lady shows up like, yes, look at this thing I just killed with backstab. After I've been in prison for over 100 years, I killed this thing in one attack. Don't worry, I'm not evil. Here's the way to go through all the demons, actually.
I definitely don't know this because I'm working with him or anything.
I definitely don't know about this secret passageway. It's because I overheard them talking about the secret passageway that I know exactly where it is. Half.
Wherever my legs carry me.
So, basically, if you go in here, it will just spam, like, ultra spam all the elemental spell effects. Like Fireball, Acid, Cone of Cold, and everything like to slow you down. Just a lot of shit.
I hope you.
All we're supposed to do is do this puzzle here
Helpful. Am I
and
not?
get, like, the right thing. I accidentally did it once and got it with, like, 2 presses, so it's not a complicated one if you know the, like, their inputs. Alternatively...
I see blood.
Wait, alternatively kill this thing first.
Won't survive me.
Could you not?
That survived was nothing before me.
Okay. Out of the cloud. Let's try that again.
A righteous cause is certainly different from the simple mass.
And heal up
The former is
the boy.
more bloody and performed with piety.
But alternatively, you have Clip Clop rely on the evasion he has and his high dex score and go. And he pauses the game. He takes the out. And the trap. So, like, all of this shit, Nick. But as soon as you take it, it stops. Ah! Bye, Clip Clop!
And he's dead.
And he's dead! I got it, though!
Good thing he's immortal.
Good thing he's immortal.
Wait her.
So, she's a paladin, so she got that from Ayamade. Do you think Ayamade's a bit upset with her over that? Like, you know, because Ayamade would be watching, like, this, what's happening. She'd be watching this. And
Yeah.
she sees, like, the horse that she granted as, like, a divine ability. Just, yeah. It's
God, I
dead.
have to fucking res that horse again.
It's dead.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder? I spy. What do I spy?
I am helpful. Am I not?
This way.
Oh, oh, look at that. You got the thingy. And Darren's like, oh look, the artifact of the Crusaders. That'd make a lot of money. Okay. We go up here. I actually might not need a long rest for this. That'd be impressive. Because usually I need a long rest at least once for this. Because it's a lot of shit you have to deal with. With a lot of things that don't really care about AC or anything. Alright, save the game real quick. I put down my banner. I go, ah! My heart thingy! And I choose what I want to be. Angel, Azada, or Demon. We choose Azada, which gives us a fucking dragon! Motherfucking dragon!
You get the dragon now, or?
I get the dragon now, yeah. It's just here. Wait, hold on. Does Azada gets a dragon as an animal companion? Yeah. Okay, then I buff my animal companion. Motherfucking dragon! So then I get Azada spells, because Azada's a spellcaster, although, you know, they're not exactly good. Not terrible. Like, having them is still better than not, but...
Yeah. Are you gonna lose access to these once you go Swarm?
No, I'll keep them. It's just, I'll be left with where they are.
Oh, okay.
So, oh my god! Oh.
Fucking your friends just be like, oh, okay.
Yeah! Imagine being there, what the fuck is happening? Oh yeah, so Reggie sees me coming to Azada, which Azada's all about fucking chaos. She's like, oh my god, your army's gonna be fucking random shit.
Well, at least you didn't turn in.
Fucking, he doesn't want you to turn into a normal angel?
Yeah, cause remember, he's like chaotic. He doesn't like angels, so now I put the banner down.
Well, angels can be chaotic, they're just good.
Like boosh, and now it's my banner. And it smites all the demons and allows the Crusaders to start winning.
Oh, and this is what pisses off the queen.
Yeah, because it's no longer Ayamede's banner. It's my banner.
Well, fucking Ayamede's banner wasn't doing shit.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what's like, well, fuck you. I didn't choose to do that. It just happened. And then, old lady's like, actually, I'm Arinu Vonesh, Here's a flashback of, I like how in the flashback I still have all of my gear, and I'm still fucking big.
You're still large.
It's really funny if you're a druid or have animal form, you'll still be the animal form during this, so just like a bear.
Oh, she cast Feather Falling, yeah. How the fuck did we know you were gonna fall?
You see, Suchu? Shouldn't has no place here. I've waited for a very long time, but now the hour has come to turn my...
She's been here the whole time, crouched behind a wagon.
I still have things to do in Canopus, but you must leave. Go to the old laboratory. I have a special task for you.
The laboratory? I hate that foul place. But I dare not disobey you, my lady.
Forgive me this little masquerade.
And she's like, ooh.
Left the sword irreversibly changed. How foolishly rash.
Now tell her to fuck off, I'm a swarm.
They will break against our resolve.
Oh god, my
I'm really
swarm!
interested to see how she reacts to the fact that you're a swarm.
Where's my dragon? Where is it? Oh, there, oh look at he's so fucking tiny,
Oh,
Nick!
he's tiny! He's a
He's
little
so
dragon.
fucking, he's a baby! Oh, he's so tiny! Oh! Can't wear anything, huh? Oof. What do you have? you're fast as fuck. Breath weapon. Does that not have a cooldown? Can you just fucking blast? Okay. He's so fucking tiny! Oh! I'll be thundering blows. I gotta choose all of their spells, which they're in the ones that, if you're a spellcaster, it's fantastic. If you're not a spellcaster, it's terrible. Oh yeah, what if, hear me out. On nat ones, if it would have hit, it still hits. And I go, please point out a creature where a nat 1 would still allow me to hit. I go,
That matters on.
You can hit them. Ooh. Ooh. Because there's so many of these options that are like, if you were in like a tabletop one, it could at least be funny. Like, you could at least have, like, you know, you could take the nat 1 thing, and then, like, the DM could have an encounter where it's just hordes of shit like that, of just, like, tiny things. Just so you can, you know, have the thing. Improve guest. But, you know, it's like nothing that, you know, there's not a thing in the game that I'm gonna hit with a nat 1 that was relevant. Oh my god, Nick. It's so tanky, though. Its AC is pathetic. Its AC is horrendous. And the fact that it can't wear armor... You could do bracers of armor, so that's something. That'll help out. I assume it has natural armor innate. It'd be weird if it didn't. Ooh, pretty jagged. Yeah, it's my pet fairy jagged. Look at it. Chaotic good. I just got him. Immunity to confusion. That's great. Immunity to paralysis. That's great. Immunity to sleep. Yeah, that's so good. I mean, immunity to debuffs is so... Immunity to trip? I guess it's... Oh, because it's flying. Technically. I guess. How much... I assume it has natural armor base, right? Yeah, it's 12 natural armor base. Because Animal Companion, which means I want to give it a... Is he any good? I literally got him, like, 2 minutes ago. Like, literally just unlocked him. So, I don't know. We're gonna find out. It looks like if I had a ranged character, he can just cast, Fire Breath without downsides. It's gonna get abilities later. Just on any abilities, right? I can't wear rings? That's sad. What do you mean I can't? Look at those little fucking toes. I could put a ring on them toes. +2. It's got a cloak. Can't wear rings. About a constitution. Get more health. 105 HP. That is a lot of HP for Animal Companion. Like, my dude who is built as the tank doesn't have, barely has more HP than that.
Is all of this blood mine? Never thought I had that much.
Is all this blood mine? I didn't think I'd have that much. Yeah. It's like when your intestines come, you're like, that's a lot of intestine.
Yeah. Many feet of intestine.
Many feet of intestine, yeah. I didn't think I had that much. How you doing, Eli? Eli, right? It is so difficult to remember names. Yes, cool. Good job, brain. Alright, so, top of the thing. There's just two enemies. It's just two fucking fly dudes. From the hit movie from the 1930s, Nick. The Fly. Where are they?
The heartbeat.
There he is! From the hit movie, The Fly! The Fly! Ippy! Ippy! Ah! Oh, it's dead. I'm doing okay, just got him. Okay, that's good. Alright, so the question is, how many attacks does Little Dragon Boy get? Dragon-chan? Character, Marshall. One bite, 2 claw attacks. All at plus 15. That's not bad. Like, that's really not bad. That's pretty good. Considering how many buffs on him. Like, that's really good. Okay, now it's time for, I believe, the final fight. Which... I mean, almost final fight. I'm gonna need a long rest. Like, my entire party is, like, at sub 20 HP. Oh, well, she's dead.
You don't have 1,000 reses yet.
I don't have infinite reses yet. Because they don't even sell resurrection scrolls yet. Like, if you get to a cleric, you can buy a resurrection. But you, I go up the tower and I sleep. I'll just be smart. Like, I'm gonna need a rest anyway. I'll just sleep. We're like, my entire party is like, except like my pets. All right, guys, prepare for the return of Clip Clop, who's gonna be very confused. He just kind of. Hold on. Hold on. Ah! I'm here. Hello?
Shall we move? We shall move.
Begin the buffs. Oh, he's a fair. That's very small. He gets big. He gets big.
Big dragon.
I don't know if I'll get him to big, but he gets big. The reason I say that is I'm not sticking to Azada. I'm gonna go from Azada into Swarm That Walks, and therefore I won't be leveling up the Azada part anymore. So I don't know if he's gonna get big or not. I literally only took him so that I have access to a backstab thing when I lose all my companions.
Save the last one for me.
Because I'm an assassin. Now, I know you may look at my character in heavy plate with a greatsword saying at 12 feet tall and be like, you're an assassin. And I go, yes. Bonk. So, later on, oh my god. Later on, I'm going to be, pursuing a mythic path, which is what this game has, mythic paths. Right now, I'm a Zada, which gives me the dragon. Oh, actually, there's nothing here that shows him leveling up from that. So that means he might actually just level up regularly. Wow. That is such a good ability, Nick. Too bad I don't care.
Oh.
All of your allies gain all of your teamwork feats. Just all of them.
Wow.
That is really good. Too bad that is not at all how this build's gonna go.
I mean, teamwork feats aren't, like, amazing anyways, so...
They're not amazing, but, like, getting them for free is super fucking good.
That'd be pretty decent. No, I guess Inquisitor, like, already has a thing to make it so, like...
Yeah, Inquisitor's thing, a thing you can get that, but that's also, like, on a temporary use thing.
Yeah.
What's on your mind?
So anyway, as I was saying, so I'm going to be pursuing a... later on, I'm going to be taking the Swarm That Walks as my mythic path. normally, so the way Mythic Path, the way that one works is you can't choose it until you're partway through the game, after this point. So when you start going down that path, though, and start, like, unlocking the option to pick it, all of your companions leave you. All of them.
So that's gonna be soon, right?
It'll be in this next chapter I'm coming up on.
Am I not?
So after this is the end of this chapter, it'll be in the next chapter.
Like, in the beginning, though, or at the end of it?
Half.
Okay.
Technically, I could do it at the beginning, but there's some things I want to use the companions for while I have them, because I think I'll kind of need them.
And then is it gonna... How long before you actually become the Swarm, then?
I think I'll be able to do it, like...
I see blood.
So I don't know about when I fully become it, like, when I fully become it. I think it'll be basically when I lose them, I think. But it might not be until... Jesus Christ, the fucking... Die, Evoker. It might not. It might be as part of, the chapter after that. I don't think so, but it might be.
I crave for adventure.
Okay. Time for the final battle. I'm gonna go to the bedroom real quick. Be like, hey, I'm taking your shit.
Wide open.
Yeah, I'm close-ish. Like, in the grand scheme of Pathfinder the game, I'm close-ish. This is a dungeon crawler game. I mean, it's a tabletop RPG, you know, in game form. Like, that's just dungeon crawling in general. There's like, everything is, I guess, technically a dungeon. This is just more of a dungeon. Like, there will be open world spots and, like, exploration. There's some small RTS elements that I'll be getting to soon. Here's Staunton. And I'm like...
Not going anywhere.
Don't you feel it? He's got that damn rag.
The rag! I can't leave!
Teleport. He's going to kill us.
If he kills us, then so be it.
Your fucking snot rigs keeping her from teleporting.
Yep.
And I will fight
Look at how
for it
bright
till
my
the
helmet
end.
is, Nick.
And
It's a
you,
very bright helmet.
You will be with me.
That's good, there's an open world aspect. Yeah, I think get there. You just, you know, you join at the end of the chapter, which because of what it is, this is, you know, it's a dungeon. It's going to be.
Okay, so this, like, succubus lady, like, corrupt the lord or whatever.
The succubus corrupted Staunton, and I think she actually does like him, but not enough to die for it, you know?
Yeah. And so she's all panicking, he's like, bitch, we'll go out fighting.
We go out
Meanwhile,
together.
You're standing here, like, politely waiting,
Yeah, but,
waiting for them to finish their conversation.
it reminds me, I am being very polite now, letting them have this.
Of course. I regret nothing. And I'm ready to pay my...
Not everyone here is fighting for Mendeb.
This is Reggie. He's great.
When you crossed to the demon's side, you betrayed all mortal kind. And for that,
What pets do you have? I have Bismuth, the Triceratops, Clip-Clop the horse, and the dragon, whose name I don't remember because I just got them and I didn't name them. I then have these 3 that don't do anything. These are just accessories I have. I give you like a +1 to stat checks.
You think I'd miss the chance to see Staunton wipe that grin off your smug face?
Like, here's the weird thing about Nera, like, being revealed as a traitor, is like, there's no, like, dialogue for it. You know, it's like, when you get here, it's like, yep, she's here, she's evil. But, like, there's no, like, discovering it. It's just, yep.
For years, you self-appointed champion.
Like, you don't, I feel like there's, like, cut content or something. Because you don't interact with her at all.
We're with the demons.
You can't. There's no interaction
Fucking
options with her.
Demons definitely won't treat you like dirt. No.
No,
Not
what's
at
that?
all.
What's that on your face?
That's not your concern, mortal.
The master
Wait, what'd you say?
What's that on your face?
Is it like a scar or something?
Yeah, she's like a cut on her face because the Baylor got really mad at her for losing.
As the Crusaders are with
Sweetie, why are you telling him this? What does it matter? What?
quiet.
Quiet.
You have the audacity to ask me that? I fight on this side because the other side didn't give me a chance. Yes, I made a terrible mistake, and Dresden fell to the demons. The Queen should have had me hanged. I deserved it. But she found a far worse punishment for me. When she spared me that day, she said she wanted to give me a chance to make amends. And I believed her.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm Brian. Keep in mind, by the end of the game, I'm going to destroy the planet and destroy both the abyss and the angel and heaven. That's the end goal of the swarm that walks. You eat everything. I'm Brian. Water pie though.
Wait, you actually get to eat the abyss in heaven?
That's the end goal of it. Yeah, it might probably happen as like part of the end thing, but that's the end goal of the build.
And one day, I realized
Is like all the demons are so fucking like every demon who you meet who's like in any position of intelligence is like, holy shit, this is so goddamn rare. What the fuck?
my own executioner and carry out the sentence she rescinded that day.
Because usually, like, the Veskil boards, which are what I control and become part of, are, you know, not controlled by anything. It's just hunger. That's it. But I'm a thing that's coming and controls all of them.
Staunton. Darling.
Darling.
Stop whining! Didn't you swear your eternal love to me? Promised we'd rule Dresden together? Now shut your lying mouth and fight! Whatever end fate has in store for me, you will share it!
And then she doesn't and runs away. Ow! Bonk.
See, you made sure to like look up everything for getting swarm right before doing it, just in case there's some secret bullshit.
Well, I looked up what it was said, and what they said is very simple. I've already done.
Okay, like don't invite Godfrey and shit.
Yes. It's like, don't invite Godfrey, do the suicide unit, and then take the notes from the current swarm that walks.
Okay.
No, my dear. You are.
Look, he's a big dwarf now.
The bitter end. Or I'll break
Again, I'm being very polite, letting them have this conversation.
I like how you just fucking tower over them.
Yeah, I'm like 14 feet tall. I'm also large. I'm a hefty man.
You ungrateful beast!
And then she just kind of
Kills him.
like hits him with like an enervating bolt, so like drains the strength, and then
Take him, he's yours, and Dresden too. I don't care about this fortress or this half-wit. Oh, I grow so tired of you mortals. Your humdrum.
hey man, I'm gonna go. Let me know if you want to play League of Sumo soon.
Your constant
I'll be back. Alright, see ya.
squabbling,
Not
your
League tonight.
incessant
Maybe tomorrow,
accusations
but not
and
tonight. I'm doing this until I go to sleep.
Push weaklings like these two into our arms.
I didn't push him into your arms. I did nothing to these two but be accepting.
Punish your traitors
Here, man, I'm gonna. You do realize I'm going.
countless times. Have fun with Staunton. You and he have similar ideas. Take your filthy rag. Take your befouled ruins. You can make soup out of this moron for all I care. I've had enough war. We Lily two were created for tenderness and love. Stay away from me with your swords and shields.
I mean, that is fair to, you know, that is what they were made for. Whee! Eh! Eh!
So this is to be my fate. I've been betrayed by people and demons alike. Now my life really is worth nothing. But that doesn't mean you won't pay for it dearly.
And then as a lich, you resurrect him and force him to work for you, Nick.
I don't care anymore! You really do believe... I wish I could believe like you do. Let's get this.
What the fuck was that?
That was put all of my range character. Oh no, my range characters are back there. All right, I'm just gonna hit him with his 1 HP. Hi, Nura. And then Nura's gonna be like, "This is what all of you people do."
I'll take the bait.
He'll be like, "You killed something. You guys attacked me." Die. Eh! Everyone deserves death. Did I get mine? Tomorrow you have yours. I look at her. No, no. And now I got super good armor that I'll probably be wearing for almost the rest of the game. So this armor, in addition to having like a very high dex modifier, which is kind of rare for heavy armor, in addition, every time they hit me, they have to pass a reflex save or take permanent constitution damage.
Nice.
Which, I mean, again, as a tank with a lot of health, things that hurt them on hitting me is really good. Alright, that is this chapter done. Now I just leave.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
The commander of the crusade.
10 days have passed. So now, I begin, like, a bit heavier focus on the RTS aspect, which unfortunately is not, like, implemented well. I like it, and I think if they were to improve it, upgrade, and put more time into it, I think it'd be a lot of fun, but right now, there isn't. You know, it's as you saw before, it's bigger number. There is the cool thing where it's like, you know, you gain the creatures or mythic path, but then there's a weird thing where it's like, you don't get them very quickly.
Knight Commander!
Hi, Irabeth.
I know you have not had time to sit in on any council meetings in recent days. You've been so busy restoring order in Dresden that you've barely found time to sleep. However, there are some matters that require your attention. I am ready to report if you have a moment. Thank you, Knight Commander. The Crusade forces liberated Dresden quickly. The demons did not have time to recover from their defeat in Canabras. Every death is an irretrievable loss. But your leadership has minimized such losses as much as possible.
Again, like, I do everything possible I do right. And then the Queen's like, eh.
Dresden went brilliantly. Your party attacked the demon
Cloak of
commanders,
resistance
cutting off
plus
the head of
3.
the forces. We suffered some losses, but nevertheless, it was a triumph. Queen Galfrey has been notified already, and sent her messenger with a letter for you and a royal reward.
So, Nick, the reason Raptor went and tried to water pie is there's a picture that was on like the front page of Imager for a little bit of someone's like, I finished making my water pie. And it's a picture of like crust with water in it. It's just like, you what?
But that's not all. The Vescavors did not simply disappear.
One thing is that water pies actually were like a Depression era food, where essentially like you just like mix like some fucking like water and flour together with like a tiny little bit of sugar, because sugar is expensive.
So you see right here, I'm getting like one of the things. So find the nest of Vescavors. The vision disappears as quick as it came. So basically, I have to go to where the nest is, find the queen, and then not kill the queen.
Over the citadel, the light of it must have been visible all the way back in Mendev. And the banner itself, it's, you know, you've changed, Commander. You've acquired a pet.
The dragon.
But of course, it's much more than that. It's like you were wandering blind before. And now you've found a firm footing. I can sense something emanating from you. I don't think my face is as stony as the others. Either way, I'm glad.
I like Yerba, she's fun.
When a commander's making
Oh, so Nick, this game got a lot of hate from people being like, it's pushing an SJW narrative. It's like, she's the only lesbian character in the game. And it's brought up, like, once.
Yeah.
Like, they're pushing a narrative.
For a merciless counterattack.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, that's, people are gonna complain about that.
I know, it's brought
No matter
up,
what.
it's brought up once, and like, it's not even like acknowledged. It's like, oh, I found you. It's like, yep, we're married, and that's that. Yeah, that's it.
Meanwhile, like, the majority of your companions are bisexual.
Some of them aren't, though. Like,
some of them aren't.
I actually think
one of them's gay. I know, but like the paladin guy.
Yeah, Social is gay. Darren is bi, and then everyone else has like their specific
No, Camila is straight. Then the Ashuriel or whatever is, but she's like a demon, so that kind is different. To be fair.
Oh yeah, Ursula. Yeah. Well, she's a succubus, so like it. Ursula's a succubus, so her like being bi is whatever. But Darren's, I think Darren's the only one who Darren and Ursula are like the only ones who can romance no matter your gender. I think.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but.
News of your victory is spreading through Avistan.
But I mean, there's also only like 4 romanceable companions, so.
There's actually a fair bit. Like, I think like the only ones you can't romance are like
Ember,
Reggie, Ember, and also that's it.
Remember that it is.
And now she's like, oh, there's all these evil things happening, and there's a fucking dragon.
We've temporarily placed the body of Staunton Vane in the dungeon. You slew him. What are your orders regarding his body? Anevia thinks we should burn it quietly and forget about it. Some want to see his corpse displayed in the square, but I don't think.
Yeah, Babe was night, whatever.
No.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, my morale broke and I was being an idiot and I was saying that we had no chance. Oh, look, Nick, the dragon's talking to me, Nick. I don't understand these cities that Mortis love so much. Stone, stone, and more stone. All the doors are so close to the ground and are all the same shape. Why don't they ever put the door on the top floor and set down to the ground instead? That'd be fucking cool. Elevator door, that'd be fucking cool. And why do they ever want to go outside if it's no fun out there? If somebody built a fountain full of jam, say I don't understand. Oh my god, it's supposed... No, Nick, it's supposed to be riding my shoulder. Oh, that'd be so much cuter.
Wait, why isn't it then?
Or actually, it might be this thing. I think it's supposed to be this thing talking, not the dragon, but whatever. Or a chocolate tree, so people could break off a branch too much as they pass by. Huh? Oh, this is a dragon. Yeah, dragon's supposed to be my shoulder. Oh, that'd be so much cuter if it was riding my shoulder.
Why isn't it riding your shoulder then?
Because the game doesn't have the fucking coding for that. That's why.
Then why do you think it's supposed to be?
Well, because of the dialogue. The sudden voice from me over your shoulder drops because I whisper.
Oh.
Like, it's supposed to be riding my shoulder, and then it jumps off. For this part, but... don't tell me you didn't notice the cute little dragon following you. Whoa now, cute little dragon. What's your name, dragon? Ivu. Because I'm little. In my family, our names get longer as we get bigger. Just imagine how funny it would be otherwise. Imagine being a 5-year-old dragon, barely hatched, but they already call you Razarazan or Ithiliak or something like that. Dragon sorts, and you can... This is her way of laughing. Fairy dragon!
Yeah, fairy dragon.
Maybe I was a little shy. After all, I don't know. We don't know each other. And I take a look around and get used to things. Everything about the material plane is so weird and gray and stony. Especially Dresden. Where'd you come from? What do you mean, where did I come from? I flew all the way. You flew to me. I moved between the planes a tiny little bit, and then I flew the rest of the way to you. You've always wanted to have a dragon of your own. I mean, yeah, who wouldn't want a fucking dragon as their fucking companion? Of course I want a dragon. Oh, fuck, there was an option. If I ever meet someone who doesn't want a dragon, I don't want to be friends with them. I knew it. Never doubted for a moment. I wouldn't want to be your friend if you were a dragon hater. But even if you were, I just make you change your mind.
Wow.
It's not... Kitty. Kitty, scoot your butt. I'll put you on the cat cam. Scoot your butt. You can have fun here too, but I like my home in Elysia more. That makes sense though. After all, we're fighting the demons, and they make everything around them dull and nasty. We're gonna stop them soon, right? Oh, speaking of demons fighting, you really need to head out to this beautiful ridge outside Dresden as fast as you can. Your friends are waiting for you there. There's been something urgent and important they need to tell you. B? What friends? They're so nice. They were happy to see me. They really want to see you. I only flew past them once, so I don't know much about them. It must be important. Alright. I had something else I wanted to say, but then I forgot. But I remember again. I have to give you a really, really important piece of advice. Really important. If you want to be friends of dragons from Elysium and all kinds of like magical beings, and want your powers to grow and grow and help everybody, you simply have to just be a teensy bit nice and teensy bit rebellious too. If you act all evil and boring, friends won't save you, and neither will I. Okay, that's it. We can go now. Oh, Ivu. It'd be really sad if I lose you when I go, Swarm. If that's the case, and you lose him when you go Swarm, that means you probably want to, for what I'm doing, you probably want to be Lich Path then. Oh, I have to go sit up. I should have to. Fucking dragon. Dragon! However, Brett Crusader, my name is Sia. Queen Galfred's gathered the men for attack force and Nails. Enjoy us a bunch of stuff in Calabrose and Cameroon. Support your troops. Ready to go. Great. Wow. Everyone is so much nicer to me, Nick, when I'm not a Lich. Because
That's gonna change.
That's gonna change. I mean, there'll be no one to talk to me is the thing. Frenemies.
Yeah, is there even gonna be dialogue after that, or are you just gonna, like...
I don't know.
Maybe with, like, the demons or something.
Okay, so we have the options here to do things. Recruitment growth all trade units from the main barracks. No, so basically I have options here. I can see what they do. Give me a leadership. Savage Order must come first. All units receive vulnerable fee. Adds 5,500 military. Unlocks a dangerous kids decree. Set a trap for the demons. Unlocks the hunt for the kidnappers decree. Adds 1,560 energy points. The only thing about these that like give EXPs, I have no idea how long they take to do, and if the Lich is anything to go by, like I do not really have time to do those. Here's a decree. So with decrees, I can have basically one of each one going at a time. Each of the icons. Forming a council, say sword, the associate, military tribunal, outpost 2. Bastion. Okay, then we click on Dresden, we enter Dresden, and we begin the city building thing, which this is very negligible at best, but it's a thing. So it doesn't matter because I've basically never been attacked. Apothecaries matter. I need supplies, so I need to buy a lot of these. Say goodbye to all of our money, boys and girls. That's where all of my money goes. Okay, so we want the main archery range here. Main barracks there. Main stables there. We want training against a plus 10% bonus damage all chain units, plus 10 damage bonus. A shelter. A smithy. Supply center. Sanctuary. Engineer workshop. Actually, I should swap that around, but don't get a full refund for. Oh well. That's fine. That's fine. AC doesn't matter. Hospitals. I want. Smithy, +1 bonus to attack. Brain. I'm trying to plan out for the future because I know what I get later on, so I'm trying to plan things out for the future.
Yeah.
This is +10 the damage, so I want this one there. That one there. There we go. That is basically all of my supplies. So I leave that one going for right now. I just leave it out as, and then I switch to the other cities I unlocked. I do the exact same thing there, and this is where basically all of my money goes. And I have no money left because I need to buy all these resources. Goodbye, money.
Why do you, I guess you still have the crusade even after you become a swarm, so.
Yep. And then
they
when
force you to care.
Well, you need to be, you still need to be winning the fights, you know, like, if you lose everything, then you know, it doesn't matter if you're Crusader, you're a Swarm or not.
Yeah.
I should probably wait to build anything else, because I'm building a thing that'll give me a discount in future buildings. So I'll just wait for that to be finished. Have to wait for that. Military tribunal. Okay, skip a day. Now we have our council form, which gotta deal with that. And basically, if we upgrade our military enough, that'll give us the access to our Azada type units. And then when we become a swarm, everything's gonna be replaced with Mescamore swarms.
Oh my. And they'll be really scary.
Yes. Because it'll be like a stack of like 1,000. My name's Captain Saglag. I'm a member of the mercenary group's called the Blackstone Company. We've come to assist you. Alright. Well, Queen Government paid for our services. You know, we're hired and we're, yeah, but, alright. Bye. Here's our little play group who's like, we're gonna put on a play. So we have the options. For the Assault of Dresden, either we'll launch off a catapult, which this would be the ogre, or the Cyclops in the catapult. The commander masquerades as a succubus. Again, the Cyclops masquerades as succubus. Or the commander will ride a goat. Again, a Cyclops. So, Nick?
What are the options? So, succubus.
Succubus, catapult, or riding a goat.
I mean, definitely catapult or succubus. I mean, like, so it'd just be you disguised as a fucking succubus?
No, it'd be a Cyclops pretending to be me, dressed as a succubus.
Oh, this is for the play?
Yes.
Fucking option 2.
Succubus? And then they leave, and they're like, we're gonna have the Cyclops dressed as a succubus. Like, shush! It's all about acting. All right, so here's our council, which will give us decisions that will affect the entire crusade. We have the guys; they basically say what they're gonna be focusing on. And then I can see the choice effects that do what. Reggie's is terrible because shield shield bearers are insanely tanky, but they do basically 0 fucking damage. Which isn't very good. Champions, meanwhile, do insane damage and have 26 hit points. Which is also fucking nothing. Whereas conscripts are like a nice even ground. Just the eternal question. Do I want fucking guys that do 1,000,000 damage a hit and then also die in 1,000,000 damage? Or guys that are in the middle area? Because I'm not taking the shield bearers just because while they are absurdly tanky, they do 0 damage. And I do not want to get another thing of like 80 fucking turns hitting a gargoyle. You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think just conscripts. And this is my diplomatic council, where they're like, oh yeah, we have to do the things that like help the nobles or not, because we have this chick who's from like the Queen Goffrey, and she's like, help the nobles. Yes. Although, to be fair, all these options kind of fucking suck. So I guess we'll take the Queen's ones, even because all these are terrible. So, fine, whatever. Okay, military tribunal, pass. Fatal soul shear, can't pass. I need to wait like 10 days for my discount building to finish building, so I'm not wasting. So I'm saving money because as of right now, the resources don't really matter that much. And before I need to leave, I need to go to the fucking blacksmith and sell him all of my shit again. Kind of confused like what it wants me to do. So hold on. So like I really wonder if I also lose the dragon, then that's gonna be really unfortunate. But it will at least give us a thing to know that if you want to do what I'm swarm path, you should probably take Lich, because Lich is chaotic evil, so it'd be the same path, and you wouldn't lose the undead companion you get.
Yeah.
And I kind of questioned if you'd lose the like say when I resurrect Staunton, would I lose Staunton? Like theoretically, I shouldn't, but would I? Where is the thing that says to be there? Command follows make a choice and can change who he is. It makes the little dragon friend happy. I don't know if it matters though. Like, it'd be kind of weird if they like got rid of one of the mythic things I got. You know?
Yeah.
Because that's how the swarm thing works. Is the mythic swarm, I keep my Azada levels. I just become mythic. I just become a swarm there, because like the swarm doesn't have any bonuses really until like level 5, I think, or level 6. Yeah, there's some really good spells here I can get though. like all skilled. I roll twice for every single skill check, and I add my mythic bonus to all skill checks I make. That's pretty good. Incredible might. Another fucking charge thing, even though you don't... Wait, hold on. So, with this charge ability, Nick, there's a 5% chance every time I charge someone, they just die. But there's also, like, life, marvelous endurance, which is permanent fast healing. Which, that's really good, just permanent fast healing of, like 7 healing a turn. That's really good. And whenever I'm critical hit, I gain healing, and I have, DR, I'm dying. That's really fucking good. Or just go fast. Wow. Always have you're always hasted.
Jesus.
That is also really good.
Too bad the charge when the charge is broken.
Yeah, too bad charge is broken. It'll be fixed sooner or later, but it's broken right now, which is unfortunate.
Does this straight up not work, or just not work correctly?
It doesn't work correctly.
Okay.
Which I think that might be worse because, you know, if you don't know how it's supposed to work, then you'll think it is working correctly.
Yeah.
And, like, unless you're reading, like, the logs, you probably won't notice it. Okay, so his thing has been upgraded. Is a +3 greatsword, which is pretty good. You have, like... Technically, I don't need a big greatsword. I'm not focused on it. Shock greatsword, or that's a short sword. I need a shock weapon. I really need a shock weapon. Because I do think to get the Doomslayer greatsword, which is what I really want, which is like be my big weapon, I need shock weapons or adamantine weapons. Look at all of this shit. Icy, Burst, Keen, Cold Iron, Frost, and Enhancement +3. A lot. Shock Heavy Flail, two-handed. Flaming Rapier, Longsword, Shock Keen Longbow. I need that. And then Shock Frost Heavy Crossbow. Need that. Well, I was going to be making a lot of money, and then I bought these two things that cost like 70,000 each. Okay. So now we give Lan the Shock Keen. Bam. And then we give Darren the Shock Frost. It looks so big, Nick, the crossbow.
Yeah.
Where is your shield you're supposed to have? Why don't you have it? So that explains why you're dying so much. When did your shield get unequipped? What? Okay. I don't know when she lost her shield, but she lost it at some point. Okay, so now I come over here to the jewelry trader, I think. Headband of intelligence. Ba-bam. Bye-bye. My money. Okay, put on that. Aim it there. Oh my god, that looks terrible. Oh my god, that looks terrible.
Brian.
Brian. Oh my god. Okay. This is us, I guess. Fucking whatever. Hi, Darren. Okay, so now you find the house that the Queen's in. I think it's just in, like, the abandoned house down fucking here. I can check this house right here real quick, I guess.
What's in wait for me there?
But basically, I find the Queen, and I go, and then I don't kill it. Okay, so next thing we're going to I forget what's called, like the black something, I think.
This way.
Which is gonna be a hard area. But we'll get the great sword we need. In addition, we'll gain a absolute fuck ton of magic gear to sell. Just an absurd amount of magic gear to sell.
Is that like the start of the money?
It's one of the areas where you get a fuck ton of money, yeah. Because it's something like you get like 80 plus 4 magic weapons from it. Like, it's something ridiculous. Alright, so it should be... I want to say it's down here. I don't know, but I want to say it's down here. Could be wrong. Hello? This is where Camelia's companion quest starts in, like, near the end of chapter 3. So it might not be here, but there's only so many places it could be at.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
The spiders! Fortunately, Nick, I at least know for a fact I can't lose Bismuth because he's an item. If I lose the dragon, I will be sad, though. I don't think I will. Because that'd be really sucky if, like, I get kind of permanently gibbed out a part of my fucking class. But, I'll be honest, it's kind of the reason I saved there. Well, wait, actually, shit, that's right. Never mind. I take my quest up.
Trail me.
Yeah, because if I do get fucked, I can kind of just reload the save there and pick, like, Angel. Which is at least... Which, you know, the companion isn't part of the fucking build. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I found the swarm. I think I kill this thing, and then it'll be the queen there, and then I'll be like, don't kill it. Do we get to talk to it? I keep forgetting how fucking tiny my dragon is right now, Nick. See, there's the queen.
The bitch queen.
Yeah, I'm gonna like absorb it or something. I don't know. So I talked to it.
Imagine like traveling with this like guy, and he just like picks up a fucking bug and eats it.
A bug that's like 3 foot long. Because it's big.
So are you like, are you in like your city right now? Or
I'm in
whatever?
my city, yes.
And that's why you only have like you only have your companions or
Yes,
whatever,
and
right?
why like
Yeah.
the fight is was like 2 swarms that I one-shot. The gorged body of the young queen of the swarm pulses, oozing corrosive slime. In her buzzing, you hear the barely distinguishable echoes of the now familiar swarm song. Her voice is not yet strong enough to harm you, but it's patently clear that creatures permitted to grow and are shown to multiply. Then soon an anthem of abyssal insects will be humming in the skies above Dresden. For a couple of seconds, you stare at the young monster, unable to take your eyes off her. Disgusting, but also beautiful in its own way. Hostile, but weirdly close to you. Nauseating, and yet mouthwater. Oh my god, I'm gonna eat it!
Oh, Jesus.
Examine the queen. This creature is very young and for now utterly defenseless. Her weak chittering causes not madness but only vague unease. The eggs in the clutch can be counted on 2 hands, and the translucent chitin covering body is so delicate that it could be crushed under your boot. But who knows how quickly she'll grow and how much time she'll need to repeat in Dresden the nightmare before your attack. I leave.
So you just look at the queen this time, basically.
I look at it and become acknowledging. That's right. I'm making that right there is making the decision of I'm going to pursue the swarm path.
What's in wait for?
So now the next step is at one of the main areas. There will be another like the current swarm that walks. I have to take his notes on it, and then I can perform experiments and become it. And basically, when I start performing those experiments, that's when I will lose all my companions.
This way.
So now, I need to find Woljif, who's a random encounter somewhere over here. I just need to find him real quick, because I need him and his dimension door. Okay. Command. I have dudes, dude. Where's my tier 6 armor? There they are. Right. Conscripts are conscripts. Hell Knights are Hell Knights. Oh yeah. Okay. Now we have like a lot of shit we have to like actively do with this. And still trying not to lose guys, basically. But now it's a little bit easier as we'll be getting more resources and we have slightly better like frontline units now. Okay, so then I need to take my character over to might not have it yet. Somewhere over there. Oh wait, no, I need to talk to I need to talk to people. Right. So no. There's a lot of shit you have to do here. We'll probably be ending this stream fairly soon. We can do a dragon hunt real quick. That will go terribly. Earbeth, don't I look stupid?
Wherever my legs carry me.
Scan for a name in the garrison. Xavier sick. Got CG lever. Blah blah blah. I probably should have done chaotic thing because that's what my Django preferred. And I do Anivia? Okay, then I need to go.
Imagine if like it's true to like all your friends leave you, but it's technically because they're dead because they all burst into swarm versions of themselves.
The gang's all here. Talk to Social. Change alignment. Talk to Bounty Hunter. Ah, yeah, I know I hunt a dragon. And then he does absolutely fucking nothing and almost instantly dies because his kit is not meant for hunting a dragon.
How can I help you? A large adult female? The one that's been snatching people and carrying them off? I've heard about her. That's an impressive
Like,
target.
imagine, Nick,
I can take this job.
being willing to hunt down a dragon for only 2,000 gold.
Assignment from my regular client.
Like, a full adult dragon.
I have the orders. Excellent. But I
Like,
hope
that's fucking nothing.
I mean, that's like 8 years' wages for a normal person,
For
to
a
be fair.
peasant, yes, but a dragon.
Like a skilled peasant.
A dragon.
Yeah.
And, again, may I, like, point out, he does not have a kit for that. He is a melee character. Here's the most, like, aggravating thing. I don't know. There it is. So, his base weapons are, a Dwarven War Axe and a Hand Axe. I don't know why he doesn't have 2 Dwarven War Axes. Because then you go to his abilities, and it's like, oh yeah, he has weapon proficiency in the long spear, and the javelin, and the spear doesn't have any of those. He has weapon focus on the Dwarven War Axe, which means, like, his special starter weapon is not a thing he's proficient in. Yeah, no?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like,
Is this because people would complain if, like, they gave you good builds because it'd be too easy or
I
something?
don't know. Like, I really don't know why, like, they're so against giving you good builds. And, like, you know, again, it's like, oh yeah, his entire build is on an exotic weapon that there's, like, 3 of in the game. Have fun!
Trail me.
As you know, obviously I could, like, make him not do that, but he'll always have the wasted feat point on that, because I can't get rid of that. And that just, it feels bad. Let's see, the dragon hunt is... Where's the marker? Grinwood Forest, it's out here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Way the fuck out there. Let me talk to Earbeth. I already talked to Earbeth. Let's talk to her again. Earbeth? Alright, she's like, I'm depressed. I failed my thing as leader and was like, oh, this battle's pointless, which, to be fair, if it wasn't for the fact I had divine powers, that was a pretty fucking pointless fight. It's like, I should have had faith. There we are. And now I can issue her an order, and she'll be like, yes. I don't feel horrifically depressed now, because I'm killing cultists. Yay! Anyways. Well, the nice thing about the 24-hour thing though is like I can pre-buff like before we leave, like for the world map, and you know I'm gonna have to rest before these expire. So like if we have any random encounters, I'll be pre-buffed for the random encounter.
Yeah.
I really wish there was like a hotkey I could press to just have all these fucking auto-casted.
The macro.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a mod where I could do that.
Yeah. Where's your Triceratops?
It's technically not with me while I'm in the city. Like it was there before because I was in a fight and there was going to be a fight.
Oh, okay.
But while I'm in the city, it's technically not there just because they don't want to like overload you with shit you have to deal with.
They don't want the crash the game.
Like, oh yeah, if you do your study target, you can gain an AC bonus. I sure fucking hope you remember to use your study target. Which, don't waste it. You got like 3 uses. Da da da. Thundering blows. Because the game's like, oh, what if we give him a bad ability there? God fucking forbid we recommend good ones. To the players who don't know what the fuck they're doing, God forbid we give them good recommendations. That's what just annoys me most. Is like they could very easily have these builds be good, and they just choose not to. Like, you know, personally, I don't see why as a paladin, except for roleplay purposes, why you would ever take the sword over the animal companion. Just because all the sword enchantment gives you is like a +1 to your sword for like 3 minutes a day. Or a permanent animal companion that you can give armor and equipment to and make it be actually fairly good.
This way.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, true, the animal companion is not going to be as good as a player, as your full character, true, but it's better than a +1.
It is another character.
It's another character. And, you know, granted, in, like, the tabletop, you know, the DM can always be like, oh, well, they have an animal companion, so therefore we're gonna have, more enemies, you know, slightly more enemies or something, but not... But, yeah, that's a thing you can work out of your DM, or however you want to do it.
Yeah.
But here in the game, I mean... Hi, Nalfishni. You know, it's just... This is a very high random encounter. Like, fortunately, again, I'm built very strong. This is a very high level random encounter. So the Nalfishni, like, if it lasted one more turn, would have started, like, perma-sunlocking my entire team.
Yeah.
Because they do that.
I guess the intention is probably... if you have no clue how to play Pathfinder, that you just play the story mode difficulty.
But here's the thing, right? Like, you do that.
Where that's super easy.
Yeah, you do that, and it's like, is it really a game where you kill everything in one hit?
Well, maybe if you have a shitty build, you don't kill everything in one hit.
I mean, Ember had a shitty build, she killed everything in one hit.
True.
She had a super shitty build, because I did nothing for her. And I was even nerfed because I didn't have, like, Crafty was counting as 2 companions despite not being there.
It was funny as soon as you turned the difficulty down and you just, like, killed everything in 2 seconds. I was like, oh. Is there difficulty between that one and this one?
Yes.
Well, then maybe you could do that one if you're shitty at builds. Because the story one really is just meant to be, like, you're experiencing the story. Like you're not.
Yeah, the story one is just experiencing the story. That is it. That is the point.
So you find, and you play on easy if you suck at building.
Oh yeah, Earbeth, I'd love to give you a command, but I'm kind of like working on this military tribunal thing.
That'll probably be something you'll have to do if you want to experience some of the mythic paths, just for the sake of getting through the game faster.
Yeah. Like off stream,
like,
I'd probably do it because I have YouTube on or something and just not care. But like on stream, like I had it on the easiest difficulty. I mean, oh boy.
Yeah.
Dreams impose the minds of mortals since ancient times. Strangely, the most obvious explanation of mysterious dreams have appeared quite recently. The most obvious, but obviously wrong one, is that dreams are but a delirium of a tired mind. The most obviously wrong one is what a dream actually is.
Yeah.
Ancient humans were much smarter when they thought dreams were messages of good patrons or the opposite, the interventions of demonic powers. In this case, both hypotheses are correct, illogical as that may be. The commander's asleep. In his anxious dreams, he sees blood-stained stones, smoking torches, rusty chains, and bars. Once again, he is Dungeons of Dresden. Trained in a cell, huge demons lumber around, clawing through walls, a horrifying sound. Death in their fanged jaws seem imminent, but more painful still is the expectation of tortures that never began. I would move. The commander mutters curses. Arishne is like, I'm here! Ba-da-ba-ba!
Oh, so this is
Arishne's like, I'm at Green Gate! Over here! Help me!
I can invade dreams now because I'm a succubus and also worship Desna, who's also the god of dreams. So it's like double dream invasion.
Double. I should see if I have any buffs for being undead. Or being Zada. Phew. Bit. Look at, like, how the game's like, these are conscripts. These are really well geared conscripts, Nick. Like they're in like half plate, I think, with a full helmet, a shield, and a sword.
Money, baby.
Like, these are really well-geared fucking conscripts. Fireball. Oh. But no, I am totally fine having my archers be glass cannons. I'm gonna make them that. I will make them the squishiest thing I can. But I want, like, my front lines to be, like, a middle point, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's odd to me the champions have like 20 HP. Because the model for the champions in like full plate of a two-hander. But they have like 20 fucking HP and instantly die because, 20 HP. I just keep doing these battles. Because it can be zombies. Zombies are kind of bad. Kill the undead. Because these guys apply enervating strikes on their attacks, which is incredibly annoying. Auto attack. So it's like, if these were the champions, like, those two attacks right there would have killed, like, 40 of them. Fireball. Arrow shot. Kill the zombies. Kill the whites, I think. Yeah, kill the whites. But I really feel like what they should have made it so that, like, as soon as you become the path in this part, like, you instantly gain one of your path's unit types.
Instead of having to work more towards it.
Yeah. I know what you have to do to get them, but I still think it's just a bit unfortunate that, like, you don't start with them. I feel like you should have. Fortunately, like, I have a lot of infirmary capacity, and these guys do not really count for a lot of power. Because of conscripts. Who would have guessed? Conscripts don't matter. Bonk. Enervating strikes, though. Just permanently less health and damage. I don't really need to do that, huh? Yeah, just guess to cure wounds and then just keep you normal. Take a bit, but I won't lose anything. I need to retain some energy. Auto attack. Shoot! Smack! Smack! There we are. Almost done. Low morale caused the conscripts to panic. Don't know why. Like, none of them died. Material point income increased. Haha. Probably need to want to wait a few days. Oh, I don't think I have to. Oh my god, is it random merchant man? Random skeleton merchant? Oh no, it's Dragon Chan. Hi, Dragon Chan. I'm not, buffed. Could you not?
You wait for a second.
Because, like, I'm not
Don't
buff.
your buffs last 24 hours? Why
Well,
don't you buff immediately when you start?
Because I can't buff on the main map. I need to get into a random encounter like this so I can buff.
Oh, so like when you got, as soon as you got in, it started?
Well, yeah, like, I got into the map as the fight started, so, yeah. Hey, Darren, why don't you just fucking cast Resist Fire as you explode? Alright, there's that down. That's good, I guess. I don't know. I think I got a lucky crit and didn't realize it. I think I got a lucky. So that fight just ends if you do enough damage to it. I think I got a lucky crit off. So
how
it
lucky?
didn't. I mean, a nat 20. Yeah. Like, would it have killed me without it? No. I would have took a lot more damage. Let's do. So I'm doing my pre-buffs now, but I will probably need a rest before we get to the next area. And then, just be waiting for another random encounter where I can rest again. Yeah, my magic used to. Alright, we'll probably do like the first stage of the Dragon Hunt, because it's like a 3-stage thing. We'll do the first stage, and that's what we're on the stream.
Okay.
Rude. Rude! Like that, Nick. Random encounter of a character who just casts destruction like a 7th level spell to do 100 damage on my characters. Like, that's fucking rude. Also, you know, 2 of them cast Paralyze. Fortunately,
It's funny because it's like, if you like, you read like
Are made to be broken.
this stuff for like, you know, like, oh, like this is what characters should be doing at around this level. By the time you're casting 7th level spells, you're like leading outfits and stuff. You're not just a random fucking grunt. But that's like, you know, how the enemies are, because they have to be.
Yeah. That's just like a random fucking encounter where, like, they paralyzed 2 of my guys, and I'm pretty sure that's a permanent one until I rest. No, it's... In 8 minutes, it'll be done.
A bright
Meditate on your
awaits us.
mistakes. Might make you feel better. Skip the pleasantries.
Okay, I guess we fucking rest. We're gonna need to soon anyway, so it's whatever, but...
You think being on the world map would count as resting?
Miss all the fun.
Fuck you! Nature! You bitch! Yeah, unfortunately, the random encounters, like, they can fuck you. In Kingmaker, it was bad. There was a random encounter you could get at level 6 where it was just like 8 outer water elementals, which, you know, you are not strong enough for that. And it's like, oh, you got it? Well, sucks to suck.
It's like a 1 would be hard enough kind of thing.
Yeah. Dragon-chan? Dragon-chan, I'm actually buffed this time.
Is this just like a different dragon?
No, it's the same one.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I'm
You're just like chasing it, basically.
Wait, I'm trying to get like a place to like trap it. Yep. Fire breath, jackass. God, you so badly need to have like fire protection on when you do those fights. It's like, oh, you failed the check. That's 90 damage to everyone hit by it. Greybor, why are you not being healed by this? Or are you just rolling really fucking low? You're just rolling really fucking low. Greybor, how the fuck did you get a 3? That shouldn't be possible. So, Nick, Darren has a phylactery, so that increases the healing by 2d6. And it's also Channel Divinity, which does like a d6 per every 2 levels you have. How the fuck did he get a 3?
Just yet.
See, there's 22, that's correct. Like, a 3 shouldn't be possible.
Even if you rolled all ones?
Yeah, because I should be rolling like 6d. Like, minimum. Okay. So, we come here. We set the attack. 14 hours, it should be fine. Because the booby trap would make you wait until nighttime to do it. So I just want to make sure I have my buffs still, basically. Instead of ambush. Like, yeah! I do know there are so many angry dragons around. Some of them even eat the small nice ones. Or, so I heard. Anyway, I'll fight like a beast. I don't even growl like one too. Look at old dragon won't eat me. Thank you, dragon. Fucking... My buffs!
No.
Does that count as a rest?
I crave for
No.
adventure.
Alright. Fuck your game. Just long enough so they lose their buffs before the fight. Fine, I can play that game. I can fucking long rest before it. I don't give a shit. Okay, let's do that. Forget the encampment. Because I can buff before this fight. It just, I don't want to lose my buffs before 48 minutes this time. Fuck you, game. Okay, anyway.
Quick, else we miss all the fun.
It's like, oh, look at this fucking delicious ass meat that was just left on a sand for me. Fucking, ooh. I wonder if you can hear me yelling all these, because all these have, like, vocal components. Okay.
I crave for adventure.
That should be more than enough to just fucking blitz this thing. Dragon-chan! I missed. Dragon-chan! I missed. Stop missing. There we are. Coulda quit. 69 damage. And he goes, "Hey, I'm dying."
This way.
My pre-buff, like most things, my pre-buff, I can blitz most things in the game that aren't oversetted to fuck. Like, things that have, 63 AC for no goddamn reason. Okay. Oh. Wait, no. Alright, so, with that done, that'll basically be it for tonight's stream. I want to do this just before I forget real quick. I want to make sure that I'm not bugged out real quick on one of the stat things. So after this, that'll be it for tonight's stream. Basically, want to thank you all for coming to stream. Thank you for coming, and hope you next time. That's a lot of fucking scrubs who are gonna instantly die to a fire, like arrow shots. Pew. Low damage roll. That's unfortunate. Oh no! My boys! My boys! Well.
You gonna be okay?
I mean, I'll be okay, just do I lose my archers? Yes. Well, that means, I'll basically need to be casting a heal so I don't lose more soldiers. Like that 41 dead right there. Because as long as I counter his fireballs of healing, I won't lose anything permanently.
Besides those archers.
No, even then I won't lose them. I'll actually be able to keep most of them. Because of how high my infirmary counts are.
Oh, okay.
As long as I can heal these guys up, which I have healing spells.
Just heal whichever one got the fireball that turn.
Basically. As you hurt these guys enough so they don't kill as many guys when they do their shit.
Well, considering you're 3/4 dead.
Okay, this should be hurt enough where now I heal up the Town Knights back to full. I pass my turn because I don't want to kill these things. Because I need to get my heals off, basically. It's firebolt again. Ow.
He's like hurting himself more than you.
Yeah. Anyway, like one more heal. Stop it. Okay.
Wait, what are you doing?
So I don't want to kill them. So I'm raising the AC so they don't take as much damage while I'm basically healing off the damage I took so I don't lose any units.
Ah.
And unfortunately, my character keeps rolling, like, really fucking low on the fucking heal. Like, I'll get there, it's just, it'll take a bit longer as I keep rolling low. Stop it. There we are. See, no soldiers lost. Oh, healed in the infirmary.
Wait, didn't it say the archers were lost?
Yeah, but
or was it say you recovered them?
I recovered the infirmary, all of them.
Oh, okay.
Because I had kept the number low enough.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that done. I want to thank you all for coming, thank you for coming, and hopefully I'll see you next one. Have a good night, and I'll see you then. Good night, everyone. Have a good one. We'll see you later.
Good night.